Hi everybody, welcome back. Mage with me, Sid, and I have been mob grinding quite a little bit. So let me fill you in on what we've been up to. So I went off to do a few of the air guardians, killed one, got this air sled, and let me just, there's one drawback to this, but let me just cast this. Okay, that's in place. Now, if I place this dune and right click on it, I can fly up it. Basically, it's kind of like a fly, you know, let's just change my viewpoint. You can see here that it follows where I'm looking, so yeah, it's all pretty good. Now, there is only one drawback to this. Let's head over that way. Apart from the fact that it's kind of a bit klutzy in its thing, and that is if you left shift, you dismount. So the natural inclination is to, let me just pick that back up again, is to shift to go down and spacebar to go up, and obviously that doesn't work with this beastie. So yeah, but I got that. That is absolutely brilliant. Now you'll also notice there's 4 infinity orbs. I came over here, I fixed up this place, so I've put a thicker base on the bottom. I took the door out, so now to get in you do need to be magical. Let me come up over here, and I summoned a bunch of water guardians and I've switched to my rapier. It does not much more damage, but it actually does it a damn sight faster, and it has lifesteal, which is really handy. So I've been grinding these guys, got a load of water essence, got 4 more blue infinity orbs, so we can increase our blue things, and then I also got that from the little guy as well. I wish I'd actually been recording when that happened, but so these, the water orbs, go in your armor slot down here. They can be infused with experience, like all the Ars Magica armor. And look, I can breathe underwater, which is pretty damn cool. So should I need to do underwater work, I've now got the means to do it. It also looks pretty damn, oops, let me just come out of here. Pretty sick as well when you're wearing them. A bit like ironstones from Dungeons and Dragons, except they orbit your groin rather than your head, which I think so. Let's get back in anyway. So I was doing that basically because I wanted to what's the word, get some more blue and green points so we can increase our spell repertoire. I need to get some red ones actually because I want to get duration. That's what I'm after. So yeah, we've got the greens, we've got blue, got 4 blue and 2 green to play with, and obviously these I can't get easily. So I've got those to play with, but that's not what I want to do today. I may do it later, depending on how long this takes. I've also been grinding mobs, so as you can see here, I've got 30 levels on these 3 items. That one was behind because I wasn't wearing it for a while, so it's only got 26. So what I want to do today is make the armor imbuement table. So this is pretty easy for the most part. So let's go and grab a few bits. I need a bit of Vintium, a couple of bits of Vintium dust. I need a couple of bits of smooth stone, and we'll just make up the 2 armor crafting tables. I'm going to need 5 obsidian and a bit of carpet. 5, oh handy, 5 obsidian. Have I got any wool? Mob drops? Not enough. Okay, I need to go sheep hunting by the looks of it. And the other thing I need to get going is this, which is pure essence. So we're going to need to go and get, let's start here, base essence core. Arcane ash, air, fire, earth and water. Arcane ash, oh that's good, let's have a look in the essence bag. Air, fire, oh just enough earth and water. So that's that lot, put you away. And we should be able to, where's my staff? No, I don't want that one. That to that. God. Okay. This is going to be annoying. I'm stuck. Right, let's try that. Pair that with the, this is going to be annoying, this now, I can tell. Pair that with that. So what do you want? There's something going on, changed here. Something different in the air. Let me get my Mage Tech staff, and it only takes neutral and dark. That's why. Okay. How much have you got? Pop up. You've got none. Right, but we can pair it at least. Bang. And if it's in range, of course. Damn it. Alright. What my mode am I on? Gimme. We'll take you over here where you are in range. Oh, hello. Wonder when you show up. Okay, pairing successful. Right, I need to give that some power now. Let's have a look. I've probably got loads and loads and loads of Vintium dust. So I'll stick that in there that I've just cooked up recently. And that's going up. And that's got neutral essence, brilliant. So we need to do, right, derping a little bit here. We need to do, what was it, air, fire, earth, water, and air, fire, earth, water, and arcane ash. And with a bit of luck, never sure whether this is working or not, you know. Are you working? There's something going on there, very slowly. Oh yeah, it's burning. It's burning up the essence. There we go. So we got our neutral core. Now the next thing we need to do is we need a high essence core. Lightning, ice. Oh god, here we go. So to do that, I'm going to need a lot of this arcane ash. That's going to be... Right, I've got some crafting to do. Let's go and make some more arcane ash. So for arcane ash, we need 2 netherrack, 2 stone, 2 glowstone, 2 redstone. Netherrack, stone, redstone, and glowstone. Probably want a fair bit of this, so I'll do a dozen of it. I think that's probably a good figure. Hang on, dozen, bang, and bang, 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 bang. Was that right? I'm doing something wrong here. Other way round. So that gives me a dozen of those, which we can cook. Bonk. Okay, let me put that lot away, and so to make our, what do we need? We've got that Ender Essence, so that's 2 Eyes of Ender, 2 Ender Pearls, and Arcane Ash. Okay, again, not a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Just need some of this Arcane Ash as it comes out. So we got that to do. What else do we need to do? We need to do the Life Essence with your 2 eggs, 2 golden apples, Arcane Ash. That's easy. Oops. And the High Essence Core needs these, which are basically going to be all sorts of stuffs. Snow, ice. Oh, I've got one of those. That's alright. And that, in fact, I'll double check my essence bag while we're doing this. So, yeah, we got one of those, and we got one of and we got one of those. Those need to come out of my inventory because they're going to be a pain in the butt otherwise. Okay, no other essences or anything hiding up there, is there? No. No. Right, so let me get this lot cooking, and I will be back with you in a little while. Okay, we hit a slight stumbling block. I have very little snow and no ice. So, in fact, I have 1 snow. Look at this taint. This is going to be a problem. Look at them sheep. Tainted sheep. So yeah, I'm off looking for a snow biome. I honestly can't remember if I've got any in the region. I probably need to go back and kill a couple of those sheep as well on the way back. But yeah, so I need to find some snow. And we're using the air sledge because it's so much faster than ha ha. Snow biome. Alright, let's land. Oh, these might not be friendly. Let's check. I think these are Cyclops. Oh yeah, they are. They're friendly. Hello. I love the fact that all the mobs in this Grimoire Gay area, I think I've said this before, are female. Right, give me some ice. See, the dig spell is coming in useful already. You can't fault. Oops. That, how much we got? 25. That should be more than enough. Alright, snow. Yeah, I'll probably need a few of these anyway, because you use snowballs a lot in Ars Magica for the projectile spells, so... grab a bunch of this, and we can continue onwards. But just wanted to come back, give you the progress, let you see the use of the dig spell in ice and snow collection. So I'm going to grab a load of this and I'll be right back with you. Okay, we've got everything we need for the last piece, which is going. So that's everything we need. That, and will you go away? I honestly wonder why I bothered. Really, she just constantly zoom, zoom, all the time, teleporting in and out and in and out. Let me just, while I'm waiting for that, let's get, oops, let's just go and get some of those ores cooking. I'm using the Ars Magica to cook them because you get the Vintium dust sometimes from them with the light nexus, so well worth it. I mean, doubling is also well worth it. Right, there we go, we got the thing. Doubling is well worth it, but I'm not really shy on anything at the moment, whereas, so the doubling isn't absolutely necessary. So it was that, wasn't it? That, and that for the armour imbuement table. Now, where shall we set you up? I suppose you kind of belong in the library area. How about here? I've got to love that dig spell. Okay, so now we have got the armour imbuement table, and if we check in our Arcane Compendium, I will put a tutorial about the armour imbuement up a little bit later down the line. So we've got the air sled unlocked, we've got the essence bags unlocked, we've got the water orb unlocked. It will not be pushed by flowing liquids and you'll have infinite breath. That's pretty cool. But what I wanted, where is it? Armour, mechanics, blocks, armour imbuement table. So basically you need to be at least level 30 on the things, and then you can do a tier 1 imbuement. These are all the imbuements you can get, and most of them are, that's pretty good. Magitex goggles, so you can get away from having to have that Magitex staff. Some work only on specific areas. Hunger regen, basically gives you passive hunger regeneration, no need to worry about food anymore. This one is pretty important if you're playing Ars Magica. It goes on the chest, and it basically calls flickers not to flick away. Now, I can't use that, unfortunately, because flickers will not spawn in this mod pack that I've built currently. Another mod, and I've been trying to track it down, is causing it not to work, so I honestly don't know. But these are all the effects, and so at level 42 you can do tier 2, level 54 you can do tier 3, level 66 you can do tier 4, and you get one of each tier basically. So if I take that for example, I can't do anything because it's only got 26 levels. But if I take this beastie here, now as I say, normally I would say get flicker lore if you want to use flickers, but I can't use that at all. Soulbound means I'll never lose it, mana regen and burnout reduction bonus. So not really great. These higher ones are pretty good though, like recoil, and you get the magic damage, defense. So you basically imbue them with the abilities you like. Now I am thinking for this low level tier 1 I might soulbind. Yeah, I don't intend to die that often, he says. I'm going to go for a burnout reduction because I'm using that magic quite a lot now. Now this has got step assist, soulbound, so I think I will have the battle mage leggings can have regen, and the boots soulbound, mana regen or burnout. I'm going to go there again. Now this one, if you use that, and in the tutorial I'll show you this, alters your FOV dramatically, to the point where it's just horrendous. I hate it. So whilst the speed is great, it's not as great as I would like. So yeah, they are now imbued. They obviously all got various enchantments on them as well. What I could do with doing is getting this one up to level, oh, you'll notice these are all now level 0 as well. So, but what I could do with doing is grinding some levels to get this leveled up. Now, I could do like I did earlier and go out in the dark and run around like an idiot and kill things. That's always a possibility. The other thing I could do is I could go and grab a spawner. Now there's several ways to do that. I could use a diamond dolly, which is 3 diamonds and a dolly. That's pretty straightforward. And set up a mob grinding system. And that is probably the way I'll go, because the other way of doing it would be a is it this? There's a wand focus. Which one is it? Distortion, no, dislocation. So I could create a wand focus which will allow me to mask of cruelty. Oh, sort of like fun. One focus of dislocation allows you to pick up spawners, but I'm a bit off doing that in Thorncraft, so yeah, how are we going there then? Yeah, you see we're getting Vintium dust as a byproduct from that, which is quite nice. So what I think we will do is, first things first, I need to build an area where we can actually spawn the critters that we want to do. Now I'm thinking witches, because I happen to know where there's some witch spawners, but I'm just wondering where to build that. Probably into the hillside here might not be, one of these hillsides might not be a bad idea. Oh, it's fairly early, so we don't have to worry about too many mobs jumping us while we're working. So I'm going to excavate out some space. What I'm thinking is a spawner, water flow, bring them down, and then I can just tap them away with this. I could soften them, but to be honest, I'm not sure whether it's really worth it. So we'll change our casting mode to just normal, so it's slightly less expensive. I don't need to silk touch this lot out. So I'm going to dig out a chunk in this hillside, and I will be right back with you. Okay, I've been digging out, and I've decided I'm going to do that, finish that off next episode, because I think it's probably going to be quite a long project, and I'm looking at the time, we're at about 21 minutes, so we'll finish that off next episode. But I thought I'd do this by creating another utility spell. So I'm taking Create Water as a spell, as an option, and I want to I'm going to do a touch version, where are we? I want a projectile version and a projectile area of effect, and all we're going to have is the Create Water. So this is effectively, we're going to replace buckets. Touch will just place a source block wherever I'm touching. Projectile, where the projectile hits an area of effect, we'll do a 3x3 infinite water source. So that's all we're going to have. I'm going to call it bucket, and I need a book. So again, I have another tutorial recorded which will come up shortly, which is a selection of utility spells. Let me have a look. Have I got any books? I've got a book. Have I got any feathers? I should have. Yes, I do. Let me just divest myself up, get the right box. And I need a squid's ink sac. I think that's all I need. Am I doing something wrong here? Let me just have a look. I never remember the bloody vanilla recipes. Got all the other ones written. Book and quill. Book, ink and feather. This is that weird ass book thing, isn't it, again? Okay. You're 340. 340.8. Okay, it's not a problem. Not a problem at all. 3 of those, and 1 of those. We'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. And where's my leather gone? There. Book 340. So why has that got 0.8 attribute on it? I don't know. Is to be answer. It may be possible to whack, if I whack a normal 340 book into a barrel, I should be able to unify those, I would have thought. Why have I come over here? This is what happens when you try and walk and talk and think and do many other things at the same time. Right, let's get this spell created. Bang. Bucket. There we go. So what we're going to need for that, we're going to need blank rune, a whole bunch of stuff, air essence, moonstone, snowballs, TNT, blue rune, water bucket, and spell. Alright, that's not a problem. I'm going to grab all that together and I will be back with you in a moment. Okay, we are ready for this spell. Let me start off, let me put my Mage tech staff away. The sooner I get this helmet leveled, the better. Let me just go and check this one out. See how much essence it's got left, because I need 1,000. Oh, I've got plenty. Good, good. So we'll link you to you. And start off with a blank rune. It wants a Vintium dust. Oh, God. Vintium dust. It wants a feather and a raw fishy and some clay. And then now onto the next shape, which is a Vintium dust, an arrow, a snowball. So this is the projectile element. Then we want a Vintium dust, an arrow, a snowball, the moonstone. So this must be the area of effect. Air essence wants that. It wants the TNT, the blue rune, so, and this will be the create water, and a spell parchment. And that should be, well, we need something that looks create waterish. Not so good. What looks nice and watery? I'm going to go with that, I think. Okay, so we've got our bucket spell. Now, let me, in fact, let me just quickly sleep so we're not being constantly raided by mobs while I'm trying to demonstrate this spell. And I put the water orbs on that armor stand just to stop me accidentally wearing them. Sure. Yeah, that's one of my other utility spells. There are others that I've listed in the tutorial, which will be up in some time or other. Probably after this episode. So let's just run outside and we'll demonstrate the bucket spell. Okay, so I better be aware that it was nightfall, so there might be something unpleasant out here. No, there isn't. Good, good. So if I go and stand in here with the touch version, amazing, eh? I'm glad you waited for that. However, if I change to... Have I got any blocks on me? Yeah, I've got a projectile version, which is useful. Just when you don't want to necessarily stand in the... Oops, I used a cheap version that time. Oh well. Oh, they're 340.3, which is interesting. I wonder whether it's because they come out of chisel blocks. Might be worth checking. And then, of course, the final version, oops, is the area of effect version, which basically creates a 3x3 source. I need some dirt now. And we'll just tidy that up a bit. Oh, okay. Be like that then. Is there one left in there then? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that is... Oh god, too much. Helps if you can aim this thing. That is my bucket spell. There is one thing left to show you with this, and to do that, where's my spell book gone? No, fly spell. We need to go up to our nether portal. And over here, I tidied up this room just a little bit there. Right, so if I change my mode to just ranged. Now, from what I read, this overrides the... You guys all okay? Good. Water in the nether. Oh yeah. There might be a little bit of a mess down there, but for obsidian gen this is going to be incredibly useful. Let me just stop that up for now. I'm just going to see what just happened down here. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, sunstone. Tempting, but no. Okay, let's get out anyway. Okay, so that's we've got the imbued armour. I do need to get some grinding done to get the helmet up, and obviously to get any more of the abilities, then we're going to need to grind as well. And the plan is quite simple, and that is we're going to have a witch grinder. And that witch grinder will be over here. I know where there are some witch spawners, so that's not a problem, but this is the basic 5x5 that I've dug out. This dig spell is incredible for this. Water flows push down this way, and then we'll bring them to a little collection area where they can't easily see me and I can just poke them. And I think that will be more than adequate to get some XP grinding, and also some, hopefully some decent drops as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll finish this off next episode, but in the meantime, have a good day, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.